listen, today I wanted to we oh no we watched it. No. Actually, I didn't watch this one yet. We watched the other one, and there's also triple gaming, and it's the MITSU with Yeoman in the past food draw, which is actually interesting. And then I say there's one yet, so this is very interesting. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's start watching.
You will not know unless you actually saw it. You can't just like see the deck and know. We're gonna do that right now on this video. How to play around DROLL. How to like sequence your cards. If you guys love this deck, and look, I obliterated everybody, guys. It's almost 2-0 everyone. Get your yummy MITSU YUGIOH masterclass right now down below. If you think this is a lot of information, imagine what information I give when you fucking pay. It's like 100 times more. And I'm intending to make this masterclass the most detailed class I've ever done. And I will be taking this back to the next 6 YCSs. And I'm going to be the first 4-time champion one year. So get your yummy YUGIOH masterclass down below and get your marshmallow deck box as well. So with that being said, let's get started. So, I want to show you guys a few lines. The deck has 34 one-card starters. Going second, it has 40 starters because Ross deck showed us. But I want to show what happens for DROLL. So I'm going to just show you guys an average hand here. Let's just say you have, let's say, one non-engine. Probably you'll have more, but let's say one non-engine, a yummy card, a MITSU card, maybe like something that's good, and then 2 cards that are like crazy if you don't get DROLL, if that makes sense. So like this is a pretty average hand. Let's say I'm going first. So I'm gonna show you guys now. A lot of people say DROLL destroys the deck. If this hand could beat DROLL, a hand with 3 cards that do absolutely fucking 0, if I get DROLL, then it should show you that every hand can beat DROLL. This is just your very average, like DROLL can auto win without DROLL, but this is just to show that the deck really does not give a fuck about DROLL. So let's say you're going first here. You will obviously not activate free prep or have a carry or engage going first in this situation because you die to DROLL immediately. I always start with the yummy. If you have a yummy card ready to activate, simply just summon it, and if it's gutsy, use the effect. What I'm going to show you guys is a pretty advanced play because I'm the best fucking player in the game. So I'm going to link this off for Snatchy. I'm going to use Snatchy effect. This is when you know your hand dies to DROLL. And if they do, let's say they bail this. Look at your hand. It doesn't. You don't need to always summon this right. Use the effect right away. So look at this. This is a random example if you really want to play around DROLL. If your hand dies to it, you're gonna put minion. You're gonna use minion's effect for Cupsy gear. Now you're going to You're gonna use the effect of Cupsy gear to search, and then you're gonna chain snatching. Okay. Now obviously there's more yummies to be even better because you can kind of search these. If you have multiple yummy names, you can search these to use their search at the exact same time, so you play around DROLL like that because they both resolve. But at least this way, now you have the surprise, and if they actually DROLL now, at the very least, you can tag this out, get more bodies out. So even in a situation you have more bodies. So now when you try to activate the cup and they DROLL you, you could like just chain this to resummon these. You still guarantee these. Now you can go with your lollipop. Lollipop will summon these 2 out. Now you are under DROLL, so you're gonna have 2 interruptions with these. Now, these are kind of like your choice of interruptions or what you would like to do. What I would do in this situation, just because you have so much follow-up, is I would go to SP here, probably just put up a Karibo, and then SP, and even now it's like you just roll the yummy deck. So now against your average opponent, you're going to have 2 bounces. You're still, like after you bounce, you send the lollipop back, you're going to eventually summoning the Cupsy, and then when you summon the Cupsy, you start cookie. So you're going to be getting the cookie pop, you're going to be getting the cookie way double book.
So maybe what you were saying is that these fleets doesn't matter because you got activate anyway because they're under DROLL. Fair enough, yeah. And you still have the substance anyway because you got 2 bounces you do here, right? Because you do something 1 back to the first spell, and you got 2. No, you get 2 from this, the single 2, and then you can use that and then something to 2 back. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. You were saying you need more. You said less disruptions, but you still have disruptions anyway in the DROLL. Okay.
You're going to surprise double bounce. You're going to SP banish, and you're going to throw this. So it's going to banish their own card or do like an imperm in worst case. So you have about 6 or 7 instructions with DROLL. So if it's about 6 or 7 instructions with DROLL, for a hand that dies to DROLL with like the 3 search cards, the deck doesn't really die to DROLL. Like It's not like, yo, what's up? Yo, guys, we were the last undefeated. And what happened? You quadruple hand trap me. You hand trap me 4 times. I put a full yummy boy, right? So just to show that, like, so if the killer of the deck is DROLL, and we just put up 6-7 interruptions against DROLL, and that's the killer. That's like the Lancia against Malice. If you Lancia Malice, they end on 1 interrupt. They're infert. We have 6 or 7 with DROLL as our killer. So like, it's not the end be all end all. And then on top of that, if they don't kill you,
it's the same thing with me because when I did the my Orchis full Lancia, I get something to make it so it was disruptions with that. Well, that's particularly I meant the MX on top, but there's a plan B one to take a Durga Lancia, or I could use the IP to FP to IP, which is IP to FP or something. And then that's pretty to recover disruptions. Or I can use the MITSU, also with sent to the graveyard. But with MITSU, you can send out another card and then spread out another card on your field's graveyard, which is also a key component for the strategy. Which is, if I can find it, I'll show you. Where's that card? There it is. That one, if you saw that one, you just saw that one, then you know that you're not going to put the Lancia with that, so, yeah.
You kill that, so it's all good. And you get comfy with the follow-up too. So it's like, as a worst case scenario, it's really not bad. Now, if you're going to see more combos than I do it, check out the class. It's kind of more like specific combos that you're not going to know if you just like look at the deck. There's plenty. I'm going to show you guys something else. It's kind of common knowledge, but a lot of high-level players that I just test with, testing now for Anaheim, they didn't know this. And so if they don't know it, you watching probably don't know it. So you get one of those average hand, say one of these, whatever, but throw in random shit. So I want to show you guys another situation here that a lot of people don't know. A lot of high-level players I test with didn't even know you could do this. Let's say this is your hand. Just because you have like 2 kind of summons here, I'm going to summon Diviner first. Okay, so I'm going to, and this is full yummy combo even through DROLL too. So I'm going to go Diviner effect here. You're going to send the Herald. If they were to hand trap this, you literally don't give a fuck. You just search Havoc Theory and do full combo anyways. So you're going to do this, you're going to go Herald. Now, you do have a pre-prep, but I'm still going to search Havoc Theory here, because this gives you the line now where, even if you didn't have this, Herald's going to be searching Havoc Theory to kind of trigger this. But now let's say people don't know what Diviner does, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, this is the bait, bro. I'm just scared of Sachi. If this resolves, it goes over immediately. But if they do, like a lot of times at the tournament, they did let this shit resolve, because they're scared of the actual MITSU shit. So there's a lot of times that a lot of Nouvelle shit was over Diviner. So if you look at our hand now, we have no Nouvelle stuff, right? Let's say even we had like no Yummy or no ways to Yummy. Look at MITSU hand, whatever. Just as an example here. We're gonna use Havoc Theory effect now, summon out the Sachi. The reason why the Nouvelles are so damn good, I know a lot of you will be like, yeah, true. Obviously we do this. High-level players didn't know this and how they bridge well together. So you're not going to attribute the Saji as normal. You're going to be attributing the Herald, because that way now you're able to trigger both effects. So you're going to go chilling 1, chilling 2, chain block this because of this, because Ash, it's not a big deal, but you wanted to get summoned. So now when you add your MITSU ritual spell from your deck with Saji, the reason why this deck is so fucking broken now that any of these cards are just full combo regardless. What's that? Oh, guys, searching for a 1 of 60 cards. So annoying sometimes. Of course, it's actually the last card. So now when the Diviner gets summoned, the reason why I bring this so well is that the Diviner actually summons the Nouvelle. It's not just the fact that you're playing Angry Burger, 3 preparation of rights to search the Nouvelle, that's full combo on its own and really good to open. It's like literally the power of Cupsy. When you summon Cupsy and the opponent head traps the Cupsy, you still have full combo. It's the exact same shit. It's that power level of a summon. So it's amazing to draw any of these 5 and just like 3 of these. What people don't know is that the Diviner actually leads to this too. So it's like inevitable. With Thanos here, with this deck, it's all inevitable. You always get access to it. And then you go this to summon your Miracle Raven. So you don't need the Nouvelle shit, you always get access to no matter what. Even if you don't have this, or this, you'll always be able to get to it because of the Herald. So yeah, then this will lead to full combo. And the reason why is this now equals, because this gets the Herald that gets Habakiri, when it gets tributed by the same Habakiri, this will always be a link 1 and a level 1. And let's say you started your play with Yummy shit, right? Let's say you started with Marshmallow, did a bunch of shit, and game Metatronus.
It's very important to the end of the video. Actually,
Melatonin, special cups, whatever.
To the end of the video, that it will show you the to show you I can play Florencia video on my channel as well. It's making it easier.
Second, and you're left with this. You could actually save Miracle Raven always. Even if you have no level ones in rotation, this is all a special summonable link 1 and level 1, which gets you Lollipop and then you summon these 2 yummies in grave. So they're all extenders and all starters. You don't need to start with it. In fact, this is such a bomb that 1 second I prefer to save it for last. Because they're going to 5-card combo your opponent. Andres Torres, he held my deck of Ferrari while he was walked. So I'm very appreciative of that amazing respect there for him to say that. His deck put up 10 interruptions. 10. Every Draco Tail deck you could think of, all of them, with Gula Melfimena, both traps, Magnum the Reliever, Mirror Jade, Alpha Special, Sanctifier, Super Poly. That's 10 fucking interruptions. How the fuck can any yummy deck beat that? It can't. I OTK. I didn't just beat it. I OTK. That's the idea. You 5-card combo, destroy everything. And your last card that your opponent thinks is an extra, planning, it's just some form of full yummy combo. And because full yummy combo beats the Herald always, it's also full MITSU combo. Any single card in your deck, it's full MITSU combo, full yummy combo. They all bridge. It doesn't matter which one it is. Because when Zombie Vampire builds 4, it's always hitting a Diviner of the Herald, a Nouvelle, or it's fucking hitting one of your 8 yummies. It never misses, ever. And that's probably going to need it. And then you're supposed to they all break. So I want to show the line that Herald also leads to Nouvelle. The first part was played around DROLL. And I'm going to show a few tips now as well. Preparation of Rights is so broken. Okay, I don't care if it loses the DROLL. Every good deck ever created at some point lost the DROLL because it searches every card in the deck. No, it's okay. If your deck, if DROLL's good against your deck, it's probably a pretty good fucking deck. Right? But this is what you do. You're not going to get Preparation of Rights first like a bozo.
Except one deck that never loses to DROLL, which is aka my anyone else, I should say. I never lose to DROLL because Orcus never loses to DROLL. Never with that. So I thought put that.
Yeah, what I told you. You stick to the game plan. A lot of this stuff. For those that purchase my Yogi Master stuff, you guys know I always said. You're going second, not going to Venus Fools at 3, 4 because you have prosperity. When you're going second, you save a Venus Fool for last because you're going to beat your opponent's 5 cards, 6 cards will beat your GG.
It's the same thing with me because without go to the tournaments or go to online, I save the best cards for last so they can get actually waited like that 2 seconds ago, which is actually really funny. And it works really well with that. So I saved the best card for last and make it a lot easier to think. So for that as well.
You save your last push as a card is going to get full MITSU, full Young. Every time you get both, even if you use the Herald immediately, there's many times. I'm going to read this card for you, okay? This card says, if this card is sent to the grave, add a ritual monster or spell. Nowhere on this card does it say once per turn. Nowhere. So you're able to Herald, search, Samsara, resummon. I've searched with this twice before. It's so good. Yeah, literally. So broken. There's a reason this shit's at 1. And because I'm starting to get it back, and then guess what? If you miss the negate, this Shark Cannon steal your opponent's hero, like I did 1,000 times. Which is another big play. So Preparation of Rights, let's say this game do well full combo. Well, I want people to not forget. Let's say you're playing Draco Tail. You did all your Mitsurugi shit. Your Draco Tail opponent.
Yeah.
You did all your Mitsu stuff. Let's say you really badly want the Ritual from deck. Really badly. Don't say Ritual from deck. If that's your goal, if you really need more cool, okay? You see, when you're Draco Tail, Ritual from hand. They will obviously negate thinking you have Merkumo. No problem. Activate Preparation of Rights. Full yummy combo and you get back to Mitsu Ritual because it adds from grave. And then you activate this Ritual from deck. It's so broken. Preparation of Rights is very mandatory. It feels just as good as pre-prep, if not better. Because this has the capability of searching yummy combo and 1-card Mitsu combo. This is full yummy, full Mitsu combo on its own. Because if this gets to your Cupsy Wave and the Cupsy Wave resolves to get full yummy shit, you have all it's the same. This card says Sky Star can mobilize engage. It is the exact same shit. If it engages in your deck, this card should probably be in your deck too. And then you get the Herald full combo.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
But the beauty of it is, let's say you
Hey, know what it is, Axe?
level 1s and shit, you get your special summon if you want. Let's say they ask you Abakiri or ask Sachi, you could use this, search this, tribute this, effect trigger. You can still trigger the Murakumos and still get the ritual summoning no matter what. And the reason why you play 2 Miracle Ravens is because you have so much access with Hero. You always, no matter what hand you have, you are always able, the only way Miracle Raven monster effect can be used is with another Miracle Raven, because you have no other way to ritual summon. So these are actually very good paths, because you have 30 ways to get both. So when you have one, you can just use Miracle Raven to tribute another Miracle Raven, and then this searches to have a carry if you need it. So you always, even if you draw too much Duvel shit, it's always full MITSU combo, full Yummy combo, no matter what. Here's just some small tricks I want you guys to know. Next, keep these two on field for as long as possible. Let's say you're on your 5th summon, and you just keep this on board. You think your opponent is going to know that these cannot be Nibiru? They will have no fucking clue. No one knows what these cards do. But this card gets ritual summoned by its effect. It's unaffected by every effect. So if they...
with your opponent's cards as well, and also with your own cards, with your own and with your opponent's as well, because it is a very good tip for you to don't get misplayed, or the cards do so.
Nibiru, this card, where it says when it gets tributed, not tribute summoned, it just goes back to scale, but if it hits against Nibiru, then it re-special itself. If Miracle Raven gets Nibiru, you just be like, thank you for the token, buddy. Now you have a free token to play with. So what are some cool tricks? Next, another trick. Actually, this is crazy. The day after I went 8-0 at day 1, you want to know what I did? I didn't go home and rest. I logged on to Dueling Book. And I knew that day 2 is 8 rounds. So I played 8 more rounds after day 1 on Dueling Book. I went 8-0. Just because I had to fuck my mind. I guess it helped. But what one of the people did on the day 1 was this. Playing Draco Tail. The full 8 instruction Draco Tail combo with seal, everything. So I go Miracle Raven effect. My diviner was in the field, so obviously he's fucking scared. So I go Miracle Raven effect. He's like, oh shit, seal effect. The bounce Raven back. I'm like, no problem. Resolution. I have to seal just in case he summons anything. Resolution. Seal Miracle Raven again. It's not once per turn. You can ritual this 10 times per turn if you have 10 Miracle Ravens. A soft one per turn, not a hard one per turn. You just literally add it back and do the same shit. The amount of time people like thought that shit was once per turn is crazy. So there's just a bunch of little tricks. I've probably said 10 already, and I highly advise you guys to take this deck. It is the best deck in this format by a landslide. The only problem is people start to play hand traps. If people play hand traps, sorry. If people play board breakers, okay, Soul Ace guys, I'm sorry. If people play FPKs, because you don't have hand traps, your board breakers suck. So if you are the only FPK, it has a good matchup against us, obviously. If people are on other bullshit, sure. Lunalite is not as tough a matchup as I thought. I completely at the tournament thought, all right, you know what, if I play Lunalite, I'll just lava bull on them, or I'll search it with thrust. But I figured out a new crazy way to destroy Lunalite, obliterate them. You will never lose a match with Lunalite ever. You can just give them game 1, but the game 2 and 3 things we decide into, I'm not going to reveal it because it's obviously a competitive advantage. Anyone that does join the masterclass, I will let you guys know. Lastly, I revealed my deck list to every single person on my MetaFi, even my Discord, before the tournament. And in in one of the Swiss rounds, my opponent says, yeah, I know you're on no action, I have your list. And he pulls up the list in front of me. Because one of the people on the MetaFi literally just sent it to a bunch of people. The Lunalite dude from Europe says, yeah, I have your list. I'm like, how the fuck do you have my list? So the list literally, and then he told me, my opponent, said, yeah, I know you're not on hand trap, so I'm not putting in thrust or talents going first, which is crazy. So sadly, I'm not going to be revealing my deck list anymore, but I was just giving you guys a lot of stuff. You know what's crazy too? He top 8 as well. The Yummy player Ryan, he played really good in that match, and I was second. He was 7th. We were actually supposed to play each other in top 8. You didn't hear how fucking furious I would have been if that was the reason I didn't like move on to top 8, because he knew not to play with thrust and talent. With those would have been dead cards in his hand. Like, so I don't think I'm ever gonna release my deck list again, especially for a tournament where normally I take 20 matchups for my deck, but I take fucking 0. Oh, speaking of matchups, only one I play is Ash. Not because of what it does going second. Very specifically, just for Fuwalos. Every single game, I side that shit out going second. I do not want the single hand trap from my hand going second. If you have 6 cards in your hand and 5 of them are playable, you are OTKing every single meta deck, period. So yeah, there's just a bunch of little tips because I do know it's the best deck. Hope you guys learned a lot from it. I put as much of the stuff as possible. I want to give a big shout out to Carlancho store, which has treated me like their own Peruvian for these last few days. And I actually just literally canceled my flight home. Fuck Toronto. I love Peru. So I'm going to go straight to True Duelist Life. Thank you guys for watching. Get your martial art deck boxes. Get the yummy MITSU YUGIOH masterclass. You're going to learn infinite. And you're going to win your own tournaments. Thank you guys. Peace.
That was very interesting indeed. That was very interesting. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is YUGIOH Master signing out today. Bye.